Alright, I'm going to show you how to make pulled pork in your crock pot. This is an easy meal to set before you go to work and enjoy it that evening. You're going to need, of course, a slow cooker, about a half a cup of brown sugar. I'm using light brown sugar, but you can use dark brown or light brown. 1/3 a cup of cider vinegar, about a half a cup of ketchup, a sprinkle of garlic powder, a squirt or two of mustard, and a pack of this McCormick slow cooker barbecue pulled pork. You can find this with all your other seasoning packets. It's like less than $1. Okay. And I forgot the most important ingredient, about 3 pounds of boneless pork shoulder roast, and you want to trim the fat off of it as much as you can. So first thing you'll do is you will put your pork right there into the crock pot, then you will mix all of your other ingredients in a bowl. Okay, so now everything is mixed together. You're going to turn your crock pot to the low setting, and then you're going to take your mixture and just pour it over the top of your pork. I'm going to actually, since the cinnamon didn't go on there, I'm going to just spoon it back on top. Alright, you will cover this and cook it on low for 6 hours, and then we'll come back and pull it apart. Okay, so this has been cooking for about 4 hours now. I hope that didn't fog up my camera. And I'm just going to go ahead and cut this a little bit. What can I use to hold that with? I'm just cutting it just to kind of help it get a more even cook all the way through. Yeah, it's already looking pretty good. I'm just going to give it a little bit of cutting. I'm also turning it flat to kind of get it down in those juices more as I cut it. Okay, I'm going to cover it back up and let it keep doing its magic. Okay, so this has been cooking for about 6 hours now, so I'm going to take just a regular, cake mixer, beater, whatever you call this, electric blender, handheld blender, and this is how you're going to shred your pork. Let me try to set this up to where I can do it with 2 hands. Okay, this is how you do it. Just make sure you get all the big chunks. Look at that. Doesn't that work beautifully? So much easier than trying to shred it with a fork and a knife. Now that it's all shredded, I'm just going to kind of toss it to make sure we get as much of the sauce on it as possible. You can add a little more barbecue sauce if you want, but it should taste good just the way it is. And I'm also kind of making sure there's no big chunks in there anywhere. Give it a little toss and voila! Let's put it on a bun.